Hey guys, how's it going? Kulprit here, and this is going to be part 3 of my Q&A session. The first part was my personal-oriented questions about me, my personal life, my private life. Not too invasive, but it was okay. Second part has been more my gaming and YouTube side of things. I probably should have broken gaming and YouTube apart, but I didn't, so we're going to roll with it. The first part of the gaming session was about 15 minutes long. You've probably already seen it. This part I'm going to pick up where I left off, and I'm just going to keep going down the list. There may be a third video. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't pre-screened these questions. I just copy-pasted them off of the YouTube page, and we're just we're running down the list. So let's go to the next question. This one is by Chag0701. Other types of games you like to play? Obviously, FPS is a big one for me. I'm not, within the FPS genre, I'm not a futuristic guy. Everybody talks about Battlefield 2142. I didn't really play it. I'm not a futuristic guy. I want it to be realistic. And I hesitate. I put quotes around realistic. I want it to be contemporary, I guess. I will go back in time. I'll do a World War II shooter. I'll do stuff. I'm a history buff, personally, so I'll go back in time, absolutely. But I don't want it to be crazy future fighter, crazy stuff. Even like I know Black Ops now is going to be a little bit in the future. As long as it's grounded in some reality of now, I don't really want to be shooting lasers. You're not going to see me playing Tribes. You're not going to see me really playing Halo that much. It just doesn't interest me. I can't tell you why. Just how it is. But FPS shooters are big ones. I used to be big on MMOs back in the day. I just don't have the time for them anymore. I did Warcraft. I did Shadowbane, Dark Age Camelot, going all the way back to Ultima Online. Did those a lot, and they used up a lot of time in my life. I don't play them very much, but what do I play now? FPS shooters. YouTube is almost like a game in itself for me right now. I love Minecraft. I have a lot of fun with it. I burn out on it. I play it for about 2 weeks, tend to burn out. I leave for a couple months, and I come back later when there's a bunch of updates and it's a new game. I don't really have types that I like. If I see a game and it intrigues me, I play it. I used to be a huge Madden player, but they never innovated in that series, and I stopped playing it a while ago now. I forget exactly what year. Probably 6 or 7, 8 years ago now. It was the same game, just with new rosters every year. So, I'm all over the place. I'm trying to think if there's any ones right now I'm really looking forward to. I played LA Noire. If it's a good game and it came out, I'm gonna check it out. Diablo 3 just came out, obviously. I didn't check it out. It just didn't draw me in. It button masher. I didn't see the hook on it. I never played the original. I just let the train go by, and I said, I'll catch the next one. But I'm looking at, like I mentioned in another question, I'm looking at this DayZ mod for Arma 2. I'm hearing there's going to be Arma 3 with a new DayZ mod. That could be really cool. Besides the fact that DayZ seems to be the new Minecraft, I'm not sure, but I do like Minecraft. I'm trying to think if I have other games on my thing. Oh, I like, that's right, a sports game, Football Manager. To some of you Euros, I think you'll be more familiar with that. Love that game, man. So immersive. I play that game a lot. Skyrim, yeah, I got into Skyrim for a while. Skyrim was another, what I call a vacation game. Got me away from Battlefield for a little while. But I don't really have a type, so I'm going to wrap that question up there. I've spoken about that enough. Jack Wickham 2 asks, which other BF3 YouTubers do you follow and why? That's actually a really good question. I should probably do a whole video on this. I probably have about 40 to 50 people I subscribe to. I try to keep it around there, otherwise it gets a little unruly. So every month or so I'll go through my sub list and be like, wow, he's still on there. I haven't watched a video of his in a long time. Or maybe he went off and did another game I'm not interested in. Top of my head, Level Cap, loving what he's doing. Decru Colin, he's been a huge inspiration for me. Probably if I had to pick one person that I model my channel, my attitude, my direction, or how I approach the whole YouTube thing, would be Decru Colin. Fanboy status, I'll admit it, but he just seems like a cool guy. I definitely meet for beers, no problem. Or I guess rum in his case. See, I know Decru Colin. Rival X Factor. All the rival guys, they're all coming out with channels. Good stuff. You guys should check them out. I'll probably be doing a video on this at some point. It's good answer, or a good question. Excuse me. I'm still trying to think because I know I'm going to forget people. Sergeant Merrill is a big guy for me. He's become a really, I don't want to say good friend, but I hope he becomes a good friend. But he's been pretty instrumental in helping me get started as well. There's a lot of really good people out there. I got Mass Murderer, Mass Nerderer, the couple other guys, Time Itself, the Puppy. These are smaller channels you might not know. Console YouTubers, that kind of thing. But there's a lot of, don't think subs mean quality, guys. There's a lot of guys out there that are really pretty good at what they do. They just either, for whatever reason, they don't have the time to put into it to really get huge. I mean, most of those big names most of the people you see go big these days, Don't Blink is another one I like. They just have a lot more time. They either do it full time or they have some kind of job where they can do it. Real people with real lives, and I don't want to say they don't have real lives. I'm just saying your stereotypical 9-to-5 guys and whatever. They can't do it enough to go huge without any kind of like big break kind of thing. So I enjoy finding smaller channels. I mean, I have a lot of little guys. You know, you guys have met Zion. I think he's got really cool videos on, and I keep urging him to go more into the theory and the developer side of things, almost the game philosophy. I enjoy watching his stuff. Skulls and Spads, another guy I've been endorsing through the platoons and stuff like that. Erty and Foxy, you guys know from the tournament, they're learning real hard. They're hitting the stuff good. I know I'm gonna forget guys. I'm trying to shout out as many as I can. My buddy Black Sunshine, Del P, the two Euro guys, the Euro connections over there. I play with them quite a bit. I haven't played with them in a while though, unfortunately. I do have to hook up with them again. There's a lot of guys out there that I sub to, and I don't sub to a lot of the big names you guys probably think, because when a guy reaches a point where he's doing it for a living, it starts to turn me off. It starts to not be about him and his gaming experience. It starts to be about him getting views, and I don't like that. I'd rather get to know, and that's why I'm doing these Q&As with you guys. I like to get to know the person, personality-wise. I like to know that, you know, everybody has their own gaming personality, especially Battlefield personality, and I enjoy watching that. And that's why I tend to go to different guys. Like, on any given night, I might want I want an in-your-face gun type of game, so I might go watch. You know, I'll go watch like a Jack Frags who does something crazy, like crazy good players. You know. I might want a little more tactical. I'll go watch Level Cap. My tastes change, so I don't care. I don't want guys that are just do weapon reviews and things like this. I want to know who you are. I'm gonna do another video on this now. You really kind of stirred some thought there, Jack Wickham, and I'll probably do another video on that and give some shout outs and give some recommendations to you guys that are looking for good BF3 YouTubers, because they can be hard to find. I'm not gonna lie, and hopefully you guys can kick some my way. You know, I'll do some big boys, I'll do some up-and-comers, I'll do some, you know, babies that are just starting out that you can get in on the ground floor. Because I like that. I like identifying somebody really small and then watching them grow. I think that's really kind of cool. It's like when you find that first indie band and they hand you one, you know, a single that's got like a name sticker on it, and you can say you knew them when. So, next question. It's about 7. All right, we're good. We're good on time. Will you consider doing some what the fuck and excuse me? Will you consider doing some W2F and LOL videos? Because the serious videos and commentary are good, but something fresh is needed. This is by Baked Ferret, and I hope Baked Ferret's still around, because it sounds like he's kind of getting sick of my videos. But I think I know what he meant. Yeah, I mean, I'll consider it, obviously. I've done one. I did the Tritards. I think that probably came shortly after this. The truth is, we're all really pretty silly. You know, some of my squad comms are pretty silly shenanigans. I've held back on that because that wasn't necessarily the impression I wanted to give to you guys. I'm a pretty serious gamer. I've just recently met a lot of these guys, and I started playing with them, and we horse around a lot. Have a blast. They're a great group of guys, and it's made the game totally fun again. I shouldn't say fun again, but totally way more fun. But yeah, you'll be seeing more of that. I probably will do the Tritard series a little more, but you can't sit down with guys and go, all right, guys, we're gonna squad up tonight. Let's be funny. You just can't do that. It happens. If it happens, I'll show it. And if you guys like it and comment, hey, that's great, I'll show more. It's really up to you guys. I mean, I'll consider it. I'll put it up there, but it's up to you guys whether you see more of it. That's how the system works. The next question by the only genius 617. How long did it take for you to get noticed? That kind of goes to the other question on the other video. I should have put them together. It depends on what your definition of get noticed is, really. A lot sooner than I thought I would. I've said this before. I thought I'd probably do... I mean, I want to say the first year. I want to say the first year on YouTube. Like, my deal with myself was, you know, I was making this investment. I was buying this PC, which was a major investment. I mean, I'll get into maybe how that worked out, and all the software, everything that came with it. I did all my branding, my logos. I mean, I made a major commitment to YouTube without ever doing it. So I told myself I was going to do it for a year. I was not allowing myself to quit for 1 year, and I just wasn't going to quit. There was no way. I was going to grind for a year, and at the end of the year, I'd sit there, and if I was still, you know, dragging along at 40 subscribers or whatever it might be, then I would consider. I still probably wouldn't even let myself quit. I'd just try to maybe turn it into something else. But within 2 months, I think I had at least 1,000 subs or something, and then I got a kind of big push by Sergeant Merrill, kind of hooking me up with Machinima and getting into talks with them. And as you guys know, I've become partnered now. I also got to know Mass Nerder over on DRMB, and that was like my big quote-unquote break so far. Got me a lot of you guys probably came here from DRMB. He's a great guy. He's been really instrumental behind the scenes, giving me a lot of feedback and stuff. Can't thank him enough, honestly. And as far as putting my videos up there when I was just a no-name guy, and that was probably really when I was like, okay, I'm doing pretty good here. I mean, I'm still not huge. I have 2,200 subs, but I feel comfortable now. I feel comfortable as a YouTuber, I guess. So it took me a lot less than I thought it would take, to be seriously honest. I mean, I thought I would be doing videos for 6 months to just my 3 dogs laying at my feet, and they would be my biggest audience. But no, it's been pretty cool. How long it take to get noticed? Like I said, I don't know exactly where you consider getting noticed, because I had a pretty good arc the whole way. I mean, I started at no subs, then 5 subs, then 20 subs, then 100. You know, so it bell curved. Actually, I hope it doesn't bell curve, but you know. I did a couple videos on the post-patch weapon guides, and those got a lot of views, and a lot of people came in through that. Those were pretty successful videos. So timing was a big one too. You know, right place, right time, right content put out. Yeah, it's a lot sooner than I thought it would be. I mean, I'm only at about 4 months right now in that area. 4, maybe 5 months. I don't even think it's that long. How many hours? This is by MaTex72. How many hours a day do you spend doing YouTube stuff, recording, editing, all that stuff? I probably get about 2 hours a day to myself. I get home, kids in bed, wife home, spend some time with her. She goes to bed. I have probably about 10 to midnight, 9 to 11 during the day to do what I want to do. That is such is life, you know. In those 2 hours, I can play the game. I can edit videos. I can answer comments. I have to time manage very delicately. What I'm trying to do now a lot of times is get a lot of gameplays over the weekend, do videos during the week. Probably when it all comes down to it, per day, maybe an hour. It's not a lot. And I honestly, it'd be really hard for me to start this channel again right now. It probably wouldn't work. But I started in the winter when I had a lot of time. That's just how my life goes. I have a lot of time in the winter. I have very little time in the summer. And so when the fall shifts around again, work will slow down, you know, especially once, you know, Thanksgiving time and that rolls up. I'll slow down a lot. I have a lot of time again, and I'm going to hit it hard, and you know, be cranking out the videos again. Hopefully, will it be Battlefield 3? I don't know. We'll have to see. It might be, you know, what is it? Medal of Honor. It might be, you know, Battlefield 3 expansions. Who knows? Probably I'd say about an hour, and I want to do a lot more. But even in that hour, it's, you know, it's a lot of administrative stuff, answering comments, you know, tweets, Facebook stuff. I mean, it's a lot of. I don't want to call it work. It's not a lot of work. It's fun stuff I enjoy, but there's just not enough time. Not enough time in my day right now. I'm always on my phone trying to keep up so that when I get home I can dive right in and record a video. But you know, and then I have to spend time with my family. I want to spend time with my family, so it's a tough balancing act. But probably about an hour now. You know, when I first started, it was a lot more than that. The next question is by X Clause again. Do you plan on getting Black Ops 2 or Medal of Honor Warfighter or none? I was thinking about Black Ops 2. Until I saw the trailers for it. Again, it's kind of futuristic-y. I don't know. I'm not going to say no, but I'm going to say I'm leaning no. I'd never touched Modern Warfare 3. I was the Black Ops guy. I liked Black Ops. Still to this day, I say I enjoy Black Ops. I just don't see I don't see me in Black Ops 2. Medal of Honor Warfighter, I will keep tabs on. I'm not going to say it's definite buy. It's absolutely not. But by the time that one comes out, I might really be looking for a new game. So I could see myself getting that one. Or none. None's a possibility too. If they do a good job with these DLCs, it's a chance. We'll see. Time will tell. Basically, I'm just gonna say I'm not close to it. I'm not Battlefield 3 only. No, it's time to start looking for other games. That's not to say I'm gonna stop playing Battlefield 3, but I'm disappointed with the Conquest DLC, honestly, so I'm a little disheartened. I don't have as much confidence in where Battlefield 3 is going at this point. So it's time to start seeing what's coming, seeing if anything might. It's got to pique my interest, honestly, but it's also got to pique your interest, because I do want to bring you guys along. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. The next question by X Clause again. What do you look for in a subscriber when you play with them or they join a session? Ooh, that's actually a pretty good question. You know what? I'm going to cut this video short now. It's about 15 minutes again. I'm going to do a third video because I still have a couple Battlefield 3 specific questions, and I don't want them to be too long. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope these questions, you enjoyed them. I hope you're enjoying the series right now. And one more video. Okay? Thanks a lot, guys. Take care.